Hey, what's going on, crew? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Serrano. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at an unboxing of the HONOR X6. But if it's your first time to the channel, I truly appreciate you for coming through. But if you're already a part of the crew, salute. Alright guys, so when I first purchased the HONOR X6, I was pretty excited because I have been a huge HONOR fan dating back to 2017. And in 2017, HONOR had released the HONOR 8X Max as well as the HONOR 8X, and I definitely think those two devices stood out when it came to the budget price point at that time. And so at that time, HONOR wasn't able to make smartphones anymore with the Google Play services, but now in 2023, Google is finally allowing HONOR to release smartphones like the HONOR X6 with the Google Play services. And so it's exciting news finally that HONOR is able to release smartphones again with the Google Play services. I definitely think that they're going to have phones that can compete when it comes to the budget smartphone market. So let's go ahead and unbox the HONOR X6 for the first time, which is going to be a nice smartphone wrapped in a plastic material with a nice light blue color mixed with a little bit of purple on the back of it. So the smartphone will be wrapped in a plastic film on the outside, which you pull off, and you're going to be greeted with a matte material on the back and a nice solid plastic material wrapped around it. And now the phone will have a nice rounded corner on the edges as well as a flat design on the sides with a Type-C connection, 3.5mm connection, and bottom firing speaker. You're going to get a 50 megapixel camera, 2 megapixel for portrait, and 2 megapixel for macro photography. So on the inside of the box, you're going to get the Type-C cord with a Type-A connection on the other side and a power brick, which is going to give you about 15 watts fast charging. You're also going to get a clear case, which is made of gel, and the phone is going to be a decent weight at 194 grams of weight. And so the HONOR X6 does have a decent weight to it, so it feels really good in the hand, and it has a really good feel as well with the rounded corners. And when you take the sticker off, you can really get a feel of that nice matte texture with the starlight pattern. And so one of the things is that the power button is on the right side with the fingerprint sensor embedded and the volume rockers above top. Now we are getting a TFT LCD IPS display at 20:9 aspect ratio with 720x1600 HD plus. And so the HONOR X6 is going to be an affordable budget phone for most people who are looking for an entry-level device. And when you first set it up, it's going to give you a menu where it's going to ask you what language you and what country that you want to use it in. But if you're still here, I just want to remind you, type in the comment section down below, I'm still here, so I know you're still kicking it with me. And make sure you hit the like button so we can get this video out to more people, okay? But that one thing that stands out when it comes to HONOR smartphones in the budget price point is that HONOR is always able to make phones that are offered at a really low price but offer some of the best performance. One of the advantages of HONOR's software is that they're going to give you not only good optimization when it comes to the display and performance, but also good when it comes to the optimization and overall battery life. And so setting up the side-mounted fingerprint sensor on the HONOR X6 was a pretty straightforward process, and you could use it for unlocking your banking apps as well as other applications, or using your Face ID. And then when it comes to the Face ID on the HONOR X6, it's just like most of the other devices that I used from HONOR in the past, because the facial recognition seemed to work 90% of the time, and the same thing goes for the fingerprint sensor. And so when it came to setting up the home screen on the HONOR X6, it did give you a vibe of the iOS system because there was no app tray that you can actually implement when using the home screen feature. And the HONOR X6 was running on the Magic 6 UI 6.1 on the Android operating system. So this device will give you 4 gigabytes of memory as well as 64 gigabytes of internal storage, and expands up to 1 terabyte. So one of the things about that performance about Honor devices is that they're well optimized when it comes to not only the fluidity of the screen and the display. And so on a piece of paper, those specs do pop out, especially for the price, but listen to this sound sample and let me know what you think about the mics, okay? And so the 6.5-inch notch display is going to be pretty solid when it comes to the overall brightness, and you will be able to get some decent viewing angles outdoors. The fingerprint sensor is also going to be very responsive, but the main focus of this device that I think most people would be looking at when it comes to Honor is the cameras. And so one of the things that Honor was known for, paired along with Huawei, a tech giant company in the smartphone industry a few years ago, is that Honor is going to produce some pretty decent photography, especially when it comes to outdoor lighting conditions. And they're really known for their cameras and very good photography when it comes to the overall video as well as the picture quality. You're going to basically be getting some capable cameras that will provide a 50 megapixel main sensor, a 2 megapixel for portraits, and a 2 megapixel macro shooter. And so the features that this camera provides will let you be able to get some pretty decent photography when it comes to using the smartphone casually for taking some video outdoors, or maybe taking a couple of pictures of your family members or friends, or just, being at a restaurant and just trying to get a decent memory for the special occasion. So I didn't think that the Honor X6 cameras were the best ones that I ever used in my entire life, but they were able to be used casually and get me through the day. So I didn't really have anything to complain, especially for the price. And also the OS felt really smooth when I was using it for, playing games, watching social media, browsing the web, and doing some quick shopping. But I did notice that the processing chip that they did provide was the MediaTek Helio G25 12 nanometer processing speeds. It's going to give you a pretty decent amount of power with the graphics of the IMG Power VR GE8320. And so after taking a look at the unboxing and using the device for a few hours and trying to get my, take on the Honor X6 first impressions overall, I definitely could say that so far it's been a pretty solid experience when it's come to the user friendliness of this device with the operating system running on Magic UI 6, and I definitely think that it's packing a pretty decent amount of features that it can offer the average user. And so after taking a look at this device, after unpacking it and getting my hands on and first impressions, and just seeing some of the features that it's going to be providing along with some of the other smartphones that it's competing with, I could say that the Honor 6 definitely is a smartphone that most people might want to pick up if they just want a really good experience when it comes to the overall software and the overall smoothness of the operating system. And so because the Honor X6 is a globally unlocked smartphone that's compatible with all GSM networks, I'm able to use it with my Straight Talk SIM card as well as my Metro by T-Mobile SIM card as well. You're also going to get nice shortcuts and gestures as well as a bunch of features to customize the home screen, wallpapers, and one-handed operation. The overall feel in the hand of this device definitely felt pretty good because it's going to offer you a nice feel in the hand with the rounded corners and flat edges, so the phone won't feel too slippery with the matte back, and it definitely gave off a premium design even though the sides of the device were made of plastic. I actually do prefer the plastic design and build on the Honor X6 because if it drops, you're not going to have to worry about the device cracking or scratching when it comes to the overall aesthetics of the phone. But even if the case was on there, it did give it a nice grip and sturdy feel overall in the hand. And because of the 5,000 milliamp hour battery on the Honor X6, this phone can easily push its way through 48 hours of battery life or more, and you're going to be able to get about 10 hours of screen time. maximum. And so that means that because this device isn't pushing as many pixels with the 720 panel compared to 1080 panels of screen resolution, that means that the Honor X6 is going to easily push its way through 2 days of battery life. When it came to the screen being on for things like GPS navigation or watching movies, the Honor X6 is going to give you a screen on time that's going to be better than a lot of smartphones in the market. And so because of the rounded corners when you're holding it in the hand, the matte back texture on the back, as well as the flat sides, one of the things I like is the battery and the overall user experience when it comes to this thing. But let me know what you guys think about the Honor X6 down below in the comment section. And I just want to remind you to hit the like button, but follow me on social media, and I'll check you guys later. But watch another video in the left or the right hand corner, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I'll get right back with you. Peace.